Hi everybody and welcome back to Lundy's Wildcam Stroke Bushcraft, and today we're going to be taking a look at this item. I've been using it last night and today. This is a digital outdoor camera monocle by BINOCK. I think that's pronounced right. This is the NVG50. Okay, it's a monocle. It can be used in your hand. It's so light and portable. It can be attached to a helmet on your head and come down over the eye, so when you're out with your rifle, or you can actually attach it to your rifle as well. Now, I can't remember all the bits and pieces about it, but I'll just have a look what it says on the front. It's got a 940 Nm, which is the IR rating. Okay, it weighs 208 grams. It's for outdoor use. You can also use it indoors as well. It's quite good for close-up night vision. Obviously, if you're doing like these paintball game things, people are using them on there as well. It's got an IPX7 waterproof rating. It can go up to 600 meters. It gets a bit grainy as you focus in, as you'll see on some of the footage that I'll be putting up. Okay, and it has 4 different picture modes. What I mean by that is 4 different colors. So it has a colored mode, like normal color, black and white mode. It has a fluorescent green mode, and it has a white phosphorus mode. So we'll be looking at all the different colours on the video as well and talking about it. And I believe it has got a microphone in it as well, so it does pick up audio. So when I get back home and I check the footage on me little card, then I'll be to know if it's definitely got it. If not, then I'll be doing some voiceovers, obviously. But yeah, this is the box it comes in. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to place this on the table, get the camera in a good position, and then we'll have a look and see what actually comes in the box. Right, so obviously looking at the box as well, okay, this has a digital magnification as well from ×1 to ×4. It has a pixel resolution of 2560 by 1440, and that's it basically. Okay, so inside the box, if it'll open, so inside the box obviously you have the guide telling you all the different bits about it. It's a helmet mounted vision, and this is a user manual. It's got all the bits and pieces, all the specs about it, how to do all the different menus. It's got it's quite straightforward to use, really, the menu side of it. That's the main item. We'll take a closer look at that in a minute. It comes with a spare eye cap, like eye piece. That's just the bag that it was wrapped in. This bit here is to attach it to a rifle. Okay, but you need it to have a decent run on your scope area. We'll take a closer look at that later on. And then you've got a white box here. And inside of this box, you've got lots of bits and pieces. You've got a bag to put it in for when you're carrying it around. This is part of the helmet mount. Some little fixings that goes onto this mount as well. That bit goes into there, like so. Let's just pour it all out. You've got a cleaning cloth for the lens. This is a power unit to power up your batteries, which we'll talk about when we look at the main item. You've got a charging cable, and that's it. That's all the bits and pieces that you've got coming with it. Okay, so the actual rifle mount itself, as you can see, I'm not going to take everything out of the bag, because if I do, I'll end up losing it. It's got lots of little screws, bits and pieces that go onto the actual mount to get it all fixed in place. This triangular bit goes on the bottom of here, and then you mount it to the rear of your rifle, and you can use it as a normal scope day and night. But obviously, to use the scope, you need to have the power on. So, you know, it's up to you whether you would put it on a rifle or not. I might do in the future. But that's all them bits. That's just self-explanatory. So what we'll do is we'll move all these bits away and we'll quickly talk about the actual eyepiece first. Comes off nice and easy, okay, and you can just replace that with this one, if whichever one is the better option for you, okay. I prefer this one because you can get your eye up close and it's got a nice bit of spring to it as well. Right, so looking at the main unit itself, obviously you've got the eyepiece, you've got the cap on the lens at the front, which I'll just keep on throughout the demo. It's the last thing you want to be breaking. Actually, I'll take it off for now. So obviously at the rear, you've got a bit of a focus point going there, just to focus things in, dial the picture in a bit better, and also at the front as well. Very easy to use, okay. Obviously, when you're holding it in your hand, I would hold it up that way. It feels nice in the grip as well. Okay, as you can see, this is the mount part that you use all the bits and pieces in there to mount it onto the helmet bracket and to put it onto the bracket that goes on the top of your rifle. Inside this unit, you have some batteries, and all you do is you just unscrew this like so until it pops. It takes a little while to do. So this has got 2 batteries in it. Sorry, I'm kicking me mount there. There you go. And then you've got the 2 batteries in there. You can just leave them in there if you want and charge the unit with the USB, which goes into this little port here, which is a waterproof cover. And inside there as well, you've got a SIM card in there as well, okay, to obviously record all your footage on. So that's a USB and the SD card holder, and then you just put that back, push the actual cap down, keep it because it's spring loaded, okay, and then fasten that up nice and tight so it keeps it airtight, waterproofed. That'll do for now. Moving down, we'll have the on-off button. This also acts as the recording button as well. Okay, so a long press, it'll get it on, and then a long press again, it'll take it off. A short press on it, it'll be to press record, so you can get your video footage and that, and your pictures. The IR button, obviously self-explanatory, this is for the infrared. Okay, so if you press it in for over like 3 to 5 seconds, the IR mode will come on. And then if you just press the button once, it'll go on to IR1 all the way up to IR4, I believe. And it'll just improve the lighting, which comes on this little light here. This is for the IR mode. Also, this center button does the different colors. So if you want the colours to go on before pressing it in for a long period, 3 seconds to get the IR mode on, you just click it once. It'll go from black and white to coloured to fluorescent green, and then to the other colour, which I can't remember the colour of it. It's white phosphorus. The next button along is your focus button. Okay. So for that one, you can just press it, and then it'll zoom in up to 4 times. Obviously, as you get higher up the focus, it will go a bit grainy. All right. Also, you have the menu button as well. So if you just keep that pressed in for 3 to 5 seconds, it'll bring up the menus. And then what you do is you use the IR button to move up and down the menus. And then to enter, to press the enter button is your actual power button as well. If I can get the picture on me video showing you that, then I will. That's about it really. It's small, it's compact. You've got this little thing here. You can actually buy a extra power pack to obviously to give you a boost, and the cable for that goes into here, and then you can just add a power unit, another power unit to your rifle or to your helmet, and the cable is long enough so if you've got it on your helmet you can actually put the power pack on the back of the helmet and it sort of balances out a bit. It's obviously it's not that heavy in any way. It's only 208 grams, I think I said it was. But that's about it really. It's a really nice piece of kit. I've really enjoyed using it last night. It's light, it's compact, and it's portable. I'll probably just use it as a hand monocle, to be quite honest, because I'm not out with my rifle enough to justify taking my sights off and putting this on. But in the near future, you never know, it might go on. But yeah, that's a BINOCK NVG50. A quick demo of it. Right, there you have it then. That's the NVG50 night sight. It's a great little bit of kit. If you're interested in this, go and check out the link below. Okay, like I said before, I think it's ranging from about £300 to £400 for this bit of kit. Yes, to some people that's a lot of money, but if you're into night sights and you know a little bit about them, that's just like a starting point for night sights. Some of them can cost thousands of pounds. Okay, and obviously the main things I like about it is it's small, light and compact. It'll fit in my pocket lovely. I like the fact it's got 4 different colour modes on it. The zoom's good enough for what it is. Obviously it's only 600 metres is the main range. But obviously the more you zoom in, the picture is going to pixelate a lot more. Alright, but it's still a reasonable quality picture. I've enjoyed using it. If you want to look into this more, like I said, go and check out the link below. You'll find out a lot more on their page of what it's all about. Thanks for watching. If you've liked my video and you want to consider hitting that subscribe button, please do so. Give the video a thumbs up. It helps the channel. And leave a comment. I will get back to you. If there's anything that you want to ask about this, if I can answer it, I will do so in a comment back to you. All right. I've enjoyed using it and it'll be coming out a lot more. See you later. Here we'll have the different colours. Obviously this is it, the twilight hours, it's 6 o'clock at night, and this is the black and white colour. And then we'll be moving on to the next one, which is coloured. Okay, and fluorescent green. And then white phosphorus colour. Okay, that's the footage on this. As you can see, I'm looking down back at camp, and to be quite honest, the video footage that you're seeing on the camera, on the video, doesn't justify what you can actually see when you're using the actual night sight itself. It looks a lot better than what it is on here. This is recorded in 2K, and I just believe that the night sight actually does a better job when looking through it compared to the footage that you're seeing now. So now I've moved out into a field and I'm looking out, and you've got the infrared on. I think this is possibly in the black and white mode. And as you can see, I'm about 50 feet away from the gate, and you can see it down the bottom there nice and clearly. Okay, and yeah, now I've switched the actual infrared off, and you can still see the trees down the distance. Obviously, I have got this in ×4 focus, so it's quite grainy, and yeah, it's still doing its job. Just there you go. And then I'm putting the focus modes back in, and I think this must be on the actual green light at the moment, and it's not doing too much of a bad job. I must say though that looking up into the stars was a blessing. The footage that you're seeing is actually mediocre compared to what it is when you're actually using the sight itself. It was much clearer than this, and a lot better detail as well. The video footage just does not do this nice site any justice whatsoever. And yeah, I can't even get them type of pictures on my GoPro or anything when I'm looking up into the stars. So having that there was a blessing, to be honest.